Welcome to Proclaim, a presentation of the Catholic Diocese of Alexandria. Join us as we journey together through the Scriptures revealed to us by God.
Good morning and welcome to Proclaim. As Jesus has made a very striking example, it would be better to enter into eternal life with only one hand or one arm than to go into the punishment of hell intact. It's good for us to keep in mind that this reference to Gehenna, which generally described what at the time of Jesus would have been a huge garbage dump on the outskirts of Jerusalem. And because of it being a place where garbage was burned, it was basically always simmering, always smoking, always erupting in small fires. It also was the place in ancient times where the sacrifice of children was carried out in pagan worship. And so it would have had many different connotations to those familiar with its background. And whether Jesus is intending it to be a direct image of fire as fire, or whether it was perhaps the worst place that anybody could imagine or was familiar with, and therefore a more generic reference, the scholars certainly have not been in agreement over the centuries. But nevertheless, it would have been clearly understood to be a place you don't want to be, and certainly not to be there for all eternity. It's, again, a strong warning that Jesus gives to his disciples, that their call is a demanding one that others will take note of. And certainly as the early church experienced the persecution of the Roman Empire and the many who died as martyrs, those warnings of Jesus were certainly going to be taken very seriously and not just hyperbole by the people that Mark was writing to. Certainly as the other Gospels were written, this would become even more so.
This program was brought to you by Kramer Funeral Home.